north. He works up north, so he's there. So we're glad that they're here with us. We also would like to thank Mrs. Lana Keller, who used to be the adult education teacher here, for the prelude music, the processional, and also for postlude music when we are all finished. And biggest thank you is for you guys to be here and supporting your family and friends. Everyone should have access to a program, and we will follow the program as it's outlined. We will first hear from our 2024 graduate, Chris Showers, followed by our keynote speaker, Mr. Frank Peasy. Chris was chosen as our student speaker due to his determination to complete his education. He stuck to it, and we're so proud of him to be on the stage with us tonight. Mr. Peasy is the owner of Peasy Printing and a lifetime resident of Carbon County. He's a devoted husband, father, and grandfather. He supports community events and serves in many capacities, both professionally and personally. Following his remarks, I will offer a few words before Mrs. Higgs recognizes our general education diploma recipients. Following Mrs. Higgs, we will recognize and award our adult high school diploma to our 2024 graduates. Finally, all our graduates will be recommended to the superintendent to complete their graduation. So we will go to that point and hear first from Mr. Chris Showers.
Hello everybody, great to be here. Today we celebrate a wonderful day in our lives. You are never too old to set a new goal or a dream. A new dream. Every day may not be good, but there is good in every day. Some of us may move on to college, and some to get jobs. Some already have plans. Whatever your goals are, may we all view them with gratitude and confidence. It takes courage to grow up and find yourself and be who we want to be. May we all live great lives and be prosperous in whatever we do. Thank you, Ms. Higgs and Ms. Bedont and all the staff. We will miss you guys here at Castlegate Education Center. Let us graduate, class of 2024.
Thank you, Chris. Congratulations tonight. It's well deserved. Members of the Carbon County School Board, administrators, faculty, staff, family, guests, and most importantly, graduates. Thank you for that introduction. I am a lifelong resident of Carbon County. Love this place probably more than I should, but I really do, and I'm grateful for the people that I share it with. It is an honor to share this evening, this event, and this milestone in each of your personal journeys. For more than 9 years, I was fortunate enough to serve on the Utah State University Board of Trustees. Over that time, I was able to attend more than 30 commencement exercises, which also meant that I was able to hear dozens and dozens of commencement addresses. As I sat there and listened, I began to build what I called Frank's Rules for Commencement Speeches. It is a short list of rules, but one that I feel compelled to share with you this evening. Rule number 1, be brief. Rule number 2, be interesting. Rule number 3, be positive. And finally, rule number 4, be brief, just in case I needed reminding. We are all familiar with the Serenity Prayer. It goes like this: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. On September 9, 1965, while flying as the Carrier Air Wing 16 commander from the USS Oriskany on a mission over North Vietnam, Navy Commander James Stockdale ejected from his Douglas A-4 Skyhawk, which had been struck by enemy fire and completely disabled. He parachuted into a small village where he was severely beaten and taken prisoner. Stockdale was held as a prisoner of war in the Holt Low Prison, the infamous Hanoi Hilton, for the next 7.5 years. As the senior naval officer, he was one of the primary organizers of prisoner resistance. Tortured routinely and denied medical attention for the severely damaged leg he suffered during capture, Stockdale created and enforced a code of conduct for all prisoners which governed torture, secret communications, and behavior. In the summer of 1969, he was locked in leg irons in a Bastall and routinely tortured and beaten. When told by his captors that he was to be paraded in public, Stockdale slit his scalp with a razor to purposely disfigure himself so that his captors could not use him as propaganda. When they covered his head with a hat, he beat himself with a stool until his face was swollen beyond recognition. When Stockdale was discovered with information that could implicate his so-called black friends and their activities, black activities in his friends, he slit his wrists so they could not torture him into confession. During the course of his captivity due to torture, his leg was broken twice. Early in his captivity, his wife Sybil organized the League of American Families of POWs and MIAs with other wives of servicemen who were in similar circumstances. By 1968, she and her organization, which called for the President and the U.S. Congress to publicly acknowledge the mistreatment of the POWs, something that had never been done despite evidence of gross mistreatment, gained the attention of the American press. Sybil Stockdale personally made these demands known at the Paris peace talks. Stockton was one of 11 U.S. military prisoners known as the Alcatraz Gang. Because they had been resistance leaders, they were separated from the other captives and placed in solitary confinement in Alcatraz, a special facility in the courtyard behind the North Vietnamese Ministry of National Defense, located about 1 mile away from Ho Lo Prison. In Alcatraz, each of the prisoners was kept in an individual windowless and concrete cell measuring 3 by 9 feet, with a light bulb kept on around the clock and locked in leg irons each night. Of the 11, only one died in captivity there. Stockdale was released as a prisoner of war on February 12, 1973, during Operation Homecoming. On March 4, 1976, James Stockdale received the Congressional Medal of Honor. James C. Collins related a conversation he had with James Stockdale regarding his coping strategy during his period in the Vietnamese POW camp. When Collins asked which prisoners didn't make it out of Vietnam, Stockdale replied, "Oh, that's easy, the optimists. Oh, they were the ones who said, we're going to be out by Christmas, and Christmas would come and Christmas would go. Then they'd say, we're going to be out by Easter, and Easter would come and Easter would go. And then by Thanksgiving, and then it would be Christmas again, and they died of a broken heart. This is a very important lesson. You must never confuse faith that you will prevail in the end, which you can never afford to lose, with the discipline to confront the most brutal facts of your current reality, whatever they might be. That is called the Stockdale paradox. I'd like to repeat that. You must never confuse faith that you will prevail in the end, which you can never afford to lose, with the discipline to confront the most brutal facts of your current reality, whatever they might be. As we go back to the Serenity Prayer, it begs the question, what is up to us? We are not often allowed to choose the challenges, obstacles, and difficulties life will present us. All that is truly ours are our choices. Here's my list of things that are ours to choose. Our emotions, our judgments, our creativity, our attitude, and our perspective. Our creativity, our desires, our attitude, our decisions, and our perspective. Our creativity, and most importantly, our actions. TJ, Damon, Cassandra, Christopher, Hayden, and Tiana, and Brooklyn, you have confronted your own realities and made choices and work and sacrifice to be here this evening. Please take a moment to reflect and appreciate all that this accomplishment represents. But only pause for a moment, for the world and life beckon you forward to continue in your journey. Today, a diploma will be bestowed upon you to recognize your achievement. If you will allow, I would like to bestow my hopes for you. For your heart, I would grant the gifts of courage, caring, understanding, and love. For your mind, I would grant the gifts of knowledge, wisdom, curiosity, and openness. For your soul, I would grant the gifts of warmth, contentment, belonging, and peace. Follow your dreams and may you become all that you hope to be. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Mr. Peasy. Can I call you Frank? Thank you, Frank. I know him well. We are so glad you're here, and the things that I have prepared to say really matches the story with Commander Stockdale, Commander, all about having that determination and having the forthwith to do what you guys have done today. So kind of think of what Chris said, what Frank has said, and put it all together, and I think this is going to sum it up pretty good. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. We make plans, and then life happens. We make plans, and then life happens. It's true. There are many things in life that we cannot control that interfere with our plans and our dreams. The important thing is how we react to life's interruptions. Today we see graduates who may have had life interruptions, but the determination and grit to stick to it and achieve the goal of completing high school is what you guys have chosen today. The diploma tells people that you are responsible, you have self-discipline to work well and complete assignments. It puts you in line for work-related promotions and advanced positions. A diploma may also mean that you are now ready for trade school, college, university, or the military. We want you to know that we are here to help you take those next steps. We can help you find those in our community who can help you move forward and take whatever steps you're daring to take. Graduation doesn't mean the end of Castlegate Education Center helping you. We are always here for those next steps if you would like to come back. We'd love to have you and see what we can do to help you out. Most importantly, finishing this diploma should make you feel proud about yourself and about your future. You are now a graduate who has the strength of character to do something important. Completing your diploma shows that what you are capable of doing. You believed in yourself, and we believe in you as well. This year, 2024, we are proud to have 3 general education diploma recipients and 10 adult high school diploma graduates. After receiving your diploma, okay, this is instruction, so you gotta pay attention, okay? After you receive your diploma, we're going to have you return to your seats, but don't sit down. Cassie, if you need to sit down, you're okay to sit down. But then we're going to make you stand up again, okay? What we'll have you do is follow the instructions. Mrs. Higgs will do the presentation to the first set of graduates, and I will do the presentation to the second set of graduates. So listen carefully, pay attention, and follow instructions. You got it? We all good? Thumbs up if we're good. Okay, thank you. That was very hesitant on a lot of you.
We would now like to recognize our general education diploma recipients. These students received their certificate upon completion of the requirements. Please stand and come to the stairs to be congratulated by the school board and district administration. As your name is called, please come up. Brooklyn Bentley. Tiana Dickerson and Kira Sehestet are the other 2 general education diploma recipients, and neither were able to attend this evening. Congratulations, Brooklyn.
The general education diploma certificates were presented to the students when they finished all their requirements. So Brooklyn already has hers. That's why she didn't get anything at the end. So we would now like to recognize our high school diploma recipients. If you 5 would stand, come over to the stairs and come up one at a time to be congratulated by the school board and district administration as your name is called. Tristan Jonathan Linville. Damon Hayden Prescott. Christopher Lynn, Cassandra S. Showers. She told me she's been practicing, so we're all good. Cassandra recently had surgery on her foot, and she's doing fabulous. Our next graduate is Christopher Lynn Beck Showers. And rounding off the brothers and sisters will be Nicholas Beck Showers. And our final 2024 graduate will be Hayden Chandler Toticini. Tanisha Marie Adams, Rookie Sean Bells, Lizette Guadalupe Barraza Grajeda, and Creed Iverson Gregerson were not able to attend our ceremonies, and that rounds out our 10 2024 graduates. We're very proud of them. Will you please give them, don't sit down, will you please give them another round of applause? Superintendent Salas, I have reviewed the credits of these candidates for graduation and found that they have successfully completed all of the requirements of the State Board of Education to receive their diplomas, and I recommend them to you to be accepted as 2024 graduates of Carbon School District. Graduates, you may now take your tassels from the right side, transfer them over to your left side, signifying you are now 2024 graduates. Congratulations. Okay, now you can sit down if you would like to. Our graduation ceremonies may be short, but they are no less sweet than any other high school graduation. We are so proud of our graduates this year. You are welcome to stay as long as you'd like. Well, okay, I want to go home at some point tonight, but you're welcome to stay, take pictures. You can go outside, take pictures, you can go over to the school side and take pictures, whatever you'd like to do. We also have refreshments in the back for everyone, and let's just bask in this moment and celebrate our graduates. Thank you for coming. 2024 graduates, you deserve this night, so enjoy. Congratulations.